Hello everyone. The objective of this lesson is to learn how to calculate equivalent value of a debt when the date of debt is changed. Whenever the date of debt is changed, the value of debt also changes. To compute the dated value or the equivalent value of a debt, the correct formula must be used, and the guideline to pick the right formula is: if the debt is to be paid at a future date or later date, then the future value is calculated using the amount formula, and if the debt is being paid in advance or on early date of the original agreement, then the discounted value is calculated using the present value formula. That is, for any future payments or for later payments, we calculate FV, and for advance payments or for early payments, we calculate PV. Another guideline is interest. If the interest being charged is simple interest, then we use this set of formulas to calculate future value and present value. And if the interest is being charged as compound interest, then we use another set of formulas to calculate PVs and FVs. That is, for future dates or for later dates, we'll calculate future value and we'll pick formula number 1 or formula number 3 depending on the interest being charged, right? For advance payments or for early payments, we'll calculate present value and we'll pick formula number 2 or formula number 4 depending on simple interest or compound interest. In this lesson, our focus will be to calculate equivalent value using the compound interest. There is a separate video for calculating equivalent values using simple interest. Now, question in hand is, a debt of 5,000 due in 6 years is repaid 2 years after it was issued. What is the payment if interest is 8% compounded quarterly? Now, the first thing we need to notice here is the interest is compounded, right? So we're going to use formula number 3 or 4, that is compound interest formulas, right? Another golden word here is quarterly, right? That means M should be equal to 4. Now let's draw the timeline. A debt of 5,000 due in 6 years, right? So starting from now, after 6 years, our debt of 5,000 is due, right? So 5,000 at the end of 6 years. But the debt was paid in advance, right? It was paid after 2 years from now. So this length is 2 years. This is from the beginning, 2 years. If the total length is 6 years and this length is 2 years, that means remaining length is 4 years, right? So an amount which was due after 6 years is paid in advance, right? And for any advance payments or for early payments, we calculate PV. So we'll use present value formula of compound interest to calculate the amount, right? So this is the information we have. Now using the PV formula, plug in all the values. R is 8%. 8% means 0.08. So that's plug in here in the formula. Then M is 4 because of the golden word quarterly, and T is 4 years. For this length, T is 4 years. When you calculate this using the calculator, the result is 3642.19. Okay, you can use calculator entirely. Instead of using the formula, you can just plug in the whole information in the calculator and then you can get PV. You can compute PV. Yes, 3 debts of 2,000 each are due 1 year, 2 year and 3 years from now What single payment 9 months from now would settle the debts if the interest rate is 7% semi-annually? Again, the golden word semi-annually indicates us it is a question of compound interest. So we'll use compound interest formulas to calculate PV or FV. Let's draw the timeline. Starting from now, three debts are due 1 year, 2 year and 3 years later, right? We want to pay all these three debts 9 months from now, right? Here. Our steps would be, we'll calculate PV of 2000, present value of another debt of 2000, present value of third debt of 2000. Once we get all PVs, PV1, PV2, PV3, we add them up. That will give us the total present value of the debt, total present value of all the three debts, and then we'll calculate the future value after 9 months of this total debt. Okay, so let's plug in all the values in the formula of present value using compound interest, and then the future value of the total debt after 9 months is 5,514.24, right? So this is the single equivalent payment which will cover all these three debts. Question is, what single payment 4 months from now would settle two debts, one due 2 months ago for 600 and the second for 1,000 due 1 year from now? The agreed interest rate is 8.5% compounded monthly. If you want to try this question, you can pause the video. Okay, the golden word here is compounded, right? So that indicates us we need to use compound interest formulas. Okay, let's draw the timeline. This is at present. One debt is was due 2 months ago and second debt is due 1 year after from now. But we want to pay the whole debt after 4 months from now. So that is our focal date, right? Let's calculate the value of these two debts now, right? For that, we need to calculate the future value of 600 and the present value of 1000, right? So we'll calculate the total debt at present. Okay, so these are the steps. We calculate future value of 600 and present value of 1000. This comes out to be 1527.32. That means this is the total debt at present, right? So at present, this is the total debt. Now we want to repay this debt after 4 months. So we'll calculate the future value of this debt after 4 months, right? So time is 4, which is 4 upon 12 in years, right? Because T should always be in years. So T is equal to 4 upon 12. It is compounded monthly, so M is 12, right? So R upon M, then M times T times PV, right? And then future value comes out to be 1571.05. That means the single payment of 1571.5 at this point will clear both the debts. Alright everyone, this is your turn now. Please pause the video for 5 minutes. Get ready your pen, paper and calculator. Try this question and come back to check your answer. Welcome back. I hope you all get the correct answer. So here is the timeline and the solution in 3 steps. Step 1 for the blue region, then step 2 for the green region to calculate the future value, and then step 3 for calculating the balance. Thank you, everyone.